If you'd like more information on the risk to your home and some context about the relative dangers here and in LA County, there's some great online tools, starting with a map that will show risk at your address. This map from the state of Utah is very easy to use. It's wildfirerisk.utah.gov. I'll keep it on the screen for a few seconds, and I'll say it again at the end of this story. Now, in the middle of the cities of the Wasatch Front and through much of Utah, the danger isn't so great, except in places you'd expect. Homes on the benches with public land behind them, and homes adjacent to other large green spaces like Dimpledale or City Creek Canyon in the Salt Lake Valley. Also, popular places for cabins or high-end vacation homes tend to be in high-risk areas. On the Utah map, I typed in the street where I grew up, near the mouth of Weber Canyon, and the map shows that there's high wildfire risk there. I also looked at the place where I lived the longest in the LA area, and there was high risk there. Now, I didn't need a map to see the dangers in both places, and I'm sure a lot of you are thinking the same thing. And in both places, I went through what felt like close calls with wildfires. So that risk assessment map is a helpful place to start. But let's get some context from the National Weather Service on why what's happening in LA does have some uniqueness. Think about the wind blowing east over the coast of Washington and British Columbia as if it's a flash flood. See that big body of wind on this water vapor map? Well, it races across the sky, and then high pressure over Utah is like the canyon wall that the flash flood runs into. It redirects the flood of air south and west, and that races from the high to the low pressure, gaining speed as it powers over the Mojave. And at the coastal mountains, it's gusting at hurricane force and easily crests those peaks before a headfirst dive back to the Pacific. So in LA, they also have warm temperatures and no snowpack in those high mountains. Add to those dry vegetation, and you have an all-you-can-eat buffet for a voracious fire. Again, the risk assessment map is wildfirerisk.utah.gov. The most important thing, really, is to do the things that protect your house from any fire. Trim your trees and bushes. Make sure branches don't extend over your house, and that no dense foliage leads from other properties to the place where you live.